Y'all, last night episode between Tretch wanting to talk to TT and Uncle Luke wanting to get with Pepper, this episode was very interesting. Want to talk about it? Here you go. What's up, y'all? I just got back from eating lunch with my mom because she wanted to take your girl out to lunch, and I had to oblige her. Thank you, mommy. I love you. Shout out to my mom because she's the best. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Last night, Growing Up Hip Hop, Season 6, Episode 11. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was a good episode, it really was. So without further ado, let's get into it. So it started out with Cree meeting up with her dad, Luke. Pop that shit, baby. I love Uncle Luke. So she meeting up with Luke at a restaurant, so she waiting for him. He's already late, so she's annoyed. Y'all, when the waiter asked her, what would you like something to drink? And she was like, I'm waiting for somebody. And she was like, well, you want to order for you and that person? Why she had to say, well, I don't know what he likes, so she had to let us know, like, I don't know my damn daddy. Girl, we get it. We know you don't know your daddy, but just try to get to know him. I mean, he seemed cool. But anyways, Luke come all late. And then they sit down and they talk about the showcase. She built up the courage to ask her dad, will he be on the panel? And he said, well, who all gonna be on the panel? And she said, her dad, Pepper, and the brat. And he said, okay, sure, I'll do it, as long as I can sit next to Pepper. And we was all looking like, Pepper? What's going on with that? He was like, yeah, back in the day, he liked the Pepper. He wanted to get with her. But Pepper would never give him the time of day. And they was like, get away from me. We don't like you and all that type of shit. And I was like, hell no, Uncle Luke want to get with Pep. I don't know why she dingy as fuck. So, then they talk about how can they fix their relationship, father and daughter relationship, because, you know, they ain't got them. And he was like, we just need to talk more, communicate more, and spend more time with each other. Then we'll look back on this and laugh. And I was like, yeah, that's true. I agree. So then we get to TT and Sean. They at home doing whatever they do, cleaning up, playing with the baby, whatever. Because Tretch is coming over to talk to TT about her and Egypt not talking. So Tretch is in the car with Egypt's brother. I forgot his name. And Tretch is like, this is his first time seeing the baby since the baby was born. And he can't believe that, you know, TT and Egypt ain't talking or whatever. So they get to the door, they come in, and immediately Tretch is talking to the baby, saying hi, and the baby saying hi. TT said, can you show him how you say hi? And he was like, hi, saying hi to the baby or whatever. And by the way, TT baby is gorgeous. That baby is beautiful. That baby got pretty eyes like me. He got blue eyes, though. That baby is gorgeous. I'm like, TT, give me that baby. I want that baby. That baby is so gorgeous. So then, Tretch bring the baby some toys or whatever. So they sit down, have small talk, and then they get into, he asked TT, have Egypt seen the baby? And she was like, no, I haven't talked to Egypt since before I had my baby, like 2 years ago. And he was like, wow, really? Y'all ain't talked in over 2 years? He was like, that's a problem. Y'all wasn't just cousins. Y'all was more like sisters. It's kind of like me and my cousin Tasha. We grew up as cousins, best cousins, but she's more like my sister than my cousin. We argue, we fight, we get over it. But whenever I need her, she's there for me. We tell each other everything. So that's what that reminded me of. So it is kind of sad that they're not talking. But I've been there with my cousin slash sister, where we wasn't talking, and it was a sad situation, but we got over it. So I feel like TT and Egypt could get over it, but it's gonna take for Egypt to cut out her bullshit and grow up, because like TT said, I got a child now and I ain't got time I need to be happy to take care of my baby. I don't need to be sad and depressed and think about this childish ass bullshit that Egypt on. So the ball is in Egypt court or whatever. So Tristan told TT that he want her to talk to Egypt. They need to squash this shit, daddy, or whatever. And TT was like, it's so much that's happened in those 2 years that I don't think we could salvage our relationship. And he was like, nah, I need you to do it for me. And then TT said, okay. But then TT boyfriend said that he gonna talk to Sam. And they're gonna have a one-on-one, man-to-man or whatever. And I'm like, it's redundant at this point to even try to talk to Sam. He's an idiot. So that was that. Then we get to Savannah. Savannah goes to a studio to go talk to this girl named Sequoia. I love her name. It's pretty. She go talk to this girl named Sequoia. And Sequoia is, y'all know the group Jodeci. Baby, won't you just stay for a little while? So, Casey and JoJo. So, that's JoJo's daughter, Sequoia. I love her name. She's cute. She look like her daddy. She favor her daddy or whatever. So, she's a singer, an aspiring singer. So, they're in the studio, and Savannah chatting it up with her. By the way, her daddy, JoJo, was in the studio as well. So, they leave out and let the girls talk or whatever. So, Savannah asked Sequoia, will she do the showcase? Because she's having a showcase. She feel like she's a talented artist. She should be there. So, she said, yeah, she'll do it. And then they changed the subject to who's having the showcase. And Savannah said that JoJo Simmons is having the showcase. And she was like, oh, that's Angela Simmons' brother. And she was like, yeah. She was like, I don't fuck with that bitch. Basically, she didn't say that, but she said it, okay? So, Savannah was like, no, don't say that. What now? Like, what the fuck? I already done been in some shit with TT and Egypt. Now here you come talking about Angela. And she was like, yeah, she used to fuck with my baby daddy. And it was at the time when I had just had my baby. So, you know, when you freshly have a baby, you be thinking or hoping that you and your baby daddy can get back together. But how can you do that when you fucking on this other bitch, this bitch all in your face and shit? So I got what she was saying, but girl, you can't blame all that on Angela because your baby daddy, I mean, a nigga gonna be a nigga. These niggas for everybody. These niggas for everybody. Okay? Period. So, yeah. After they talked about that, that was it. I was just like, girl, get over it. So then we get to the brat. The brat is throwing a birthday party for her girlfriend, her beloved, her lovely. And they walking up, they in the mountains somewhere, girl. I don't know what it was, but they was in the mountains somewhere. And she's surprising her lady, and they walking up to a damn horse with a damn thing like a unicorn on his head. And she was like, oh, unicorn. And I was like, well, look at the unicorn. My husband was sitting next to me. He was like, there ain't no damn unicorn. He was like, there ain't no damn unicorn. I said, what is it? He said, a horse. I was like, oh, my stupid ass. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, talking about a goddamn unicorn. But it was cute, though. She had it looking like a damn unicorn. So they chatting it up or whatever, and they asked the brat, JoJo and Eric, asked the brat, would she participate on the panel and be a judge? And she said, yeah, I'll do it or whatever. But she said she gonna keep it 100. She ain't for the sugarcoat shit. So that's that. And I'm with the brat. Let their ass know, because half their ass ain't got no damn talent, and they just up there fucking wasting people damn time. So then we get to Tanise. She go and see Vanessa. So Vanessa all packed up because she's about to head out to Miami where Angela is to do the swim, you know, the bathing suit shoot that they're going to do for the calendar. But she's hesitant because she don't really know if her body is up to par. And if she could do it, I'm like, girl, if you don't cut that shit out with your beautiful self. Vanessa is very beautiful, but she don't have any confidence. And I'm bigger than her, but I have a lot of confidence. And I love myself. Big, small, it don't matter to me. Because I'm that bitch. Period. So then Tanise is telling her about her pregnancy. She told her that she's pregnant. Vanessa was like, congratulations. But she's scared that the same thing gonna happen last time when she had a miscarriage. And I'm like, girl, you can't be thinking negative like that. Like, you pregnant, you gotta think positive and be in a positive light, in a positive space, because you're glowing and you got life growing inside of you. Just be thankful and grateful for that. And God will see you through it to the end. So then we get to the event or whatever, and Cree comes in to check on JoJo and Savannah to make sure they ready because they the hostess or whatever with Eric. So she checking in with them to make sure everything all good. Y'all, when they got to what's her name, Savannah, I didn't know who the hell that was. I thought that was some damn news anchor or some shit. What she had on and her hair and that bob, I was like, well, at least the hair looked better than it's been looking, and them damn ponytails and shit looking like a little damn girl. She looked like a grown woman in this instance, but yeah, child, I don't know what the hell she thought what she was going to do. So then we get to Egypt and Sam start walking in. Child, Egypt, Sam, and some other little boy come walking into the building looking like the three little blind mice. I'm talking about they look like three little boys walking up in the damn building. I'm like, what? Egypt, like, girl, you should have put on a wig or something. Like, oh my God, she just looked like a little boy. And I know Sam had something to do with that shit. Trust me, I know he did. He want her to look like the little boy that he always wanted. And I'm just like over it. I'm like, ugh. So then Uncle Luke comes in, pop that head, pop that baby. Uncle Luke comes in, and he go in the back where Pepper at. And he's like, oh, what's up, Pepper? Pepper was happy to see him. She hugged him or whatever. They chopping it up. And then Pepper confessional, she like, it's always good to be hit on a OG like Luke. And I'm like, bitch, really? Sit your old ass down. Pepper, let me tell y'all something. She is so dingy. She just remind me of a crackhead. I don't know if she's smoking crack, snorting powder. She doing something out the ordinary because her energy is just off. So they talk about the showcase, and he asks her, are you nervous about your baby performing? And she was like, yeah, a little bit or whatever. So then Cree, JoJo, and Eric comes in. Cree is excited to see her daddy Luke there because she didn't think he was really going to show up for her. And she was like, him showing up for her is, you know, moving in the right direction. And she feel like they can get somewhere with daughter and father relationship. And JoJo thanked Luke for coming. Then and then Lil Twist walks in the building with his crew. Then the brat comes in with her crew. The brat goes in the back. JoJo thank her for coming and say that they are 3 living legends. And he happy that they there. And I'm like, true, true. So then Sequoia comes in. And she comes in with her mama. And Tanise is sitting there. And it's Cree. Who was it? It was Cree, Savannah, and Tanise sitting there by the door when JoJo daughter from Jodeci, when his daughter Sequoia comes in with her mother. Now they look like they sisters because her mama look young as fuck. So Tanise sitting there, and she just like, well, which one is the daughter? Which one is the mother? Because I can't tell. And the lady was like, I'm the mama. And she was like, oh, you look young. So Sequoia gonna take it as a dig. Like, is she trying to say I'm old? Or is she giving my mother a compliment? I'm like, girl, you is not that goddamn important. Ain't nobody thinking about your ass. Your mama look younger than you, bitch. That should tell you something. Shut the fuck up. Don't start this shit. Because she talking about something. Oh, first I had a problem with Angela. Now I got a problem with all the Simmons, I guess. Girl, shut your ass up. That's all I got to say about that. Nobody ain't think about your ass. So then, Yeah, she don't mess me up. I ain't know where I was at. So then it cuts to TT and her mama getting a pedicure, and they was talking about Tretch. She told her mama that Tretch want her to have this conversation with Egypt, and her mama like, okay, one last time, we're gonna get Egypt, Sam, you, Pepper, and Tretch there, and we're gonna have this conversation one last time, then I'm done with this shit. And I'm with her mama like, we tired of this shit now. This shit is getting old. So then we go back to the talent show, whatever the hell they showcase. And they had the judges coming out, the Brad, Luke, Pepper. Everybody sit down. Luke sitting by Pepper, and he fanning her, child. Fanning her with this paper, talking about, I know you hot, so I'm going to go ahead and fan you. And Pepper like, I'm like, really, Pepper? And I'm like, really, Luke? If y'all don't cut this shit out, y'all old ass. Nobody want to see that. So then the first performer comes out. His name is Foley or some shit like that. And that's Lil Twist artist. He had a little bop. I ain't gonna buy this shit or listen to none of this shit. Except for I think that girl, JoJo daughter, will get to her. But yeah, it was a little bop or whatever. And then the second performer comes out, which is what's his name? Latoya. It's Eric artist. I don't know what the fuck she was doing or what the fuck she had on, but returned it back to sender. No, my eyes couldn't take it. Didn't want to see it. Don't know why she was there. Whatever. So then we get to Sequoia, JoJo's daughter from Jodeci. Now her song was good. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that and download that because I liked that song. So that song was good. She got a little talent or whatever. So then we get to the fourth performer, which is Ja, something like that, which is JoJo Simmons artist. And I was like, that's some white girl rock and roll whatever type shit. I ain't here for that shit either. Then they take a 5-minute intermission. While they taking a 5-minute intermission, Sam tried to go on the stage, and Cree was like, hell no, not in my damn show you ain't. He always trying to go on stage like he finna perform some nigga. Then we say you gonna sit your ass in the audience. This is time for Egypt to perform and shine. Because every time Egypt perform is always with Sam. Like, Sam, sit your ass down. This is about Egypt. Jeez, he just act like he just gotta be around. Like, sit your ass down. So then Egypt go in the back, and she have a little talk with her mom. She catch her mom about to eat a banana. Her mom was like, and it's mid-stride finna eat the banana. And she was like, oh, wait, what the hell did I walk in on? And I'm like, really? Girl, you don't sit your ass down somewhere. So then she talked to Pepper. Pepper was like, I'm proud of you or whatever. Go out there and show what you got. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So then she go back there and she talked to Sam before she go on the stage. And Sam, y'all, he get on my last everlasting fucking nerve. He's sitting up there talking about some Egypt. Make sure you show them your vocal range, and make sure you show them what stage presence look like, and make sure this and make sure that. I'm like, shut your ass up, nigga. You ain't even got a career to try to manage her. Shut up. I don't even know why the fuck he was there. Oh, God, I can't stand his ass. And that was the end of the episode, y'all. But like I said, it was a good-ass episode. I enjoyed it. I think next week is the season finale. I'm bummed about that because I really do love this show. But, yeah. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what y'all thought about this episode. Do y'all think Sam is an asshole? Because I do. And what y'all think about Luke trying to get with Pepper? They'll sit their old ass down somewhere. And Tretch talking to TT. What y'all think about that? And like my video. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, my loves.